Hey everybody, it's Babak. I'm going to walk northern Royal York in Toronto, Canada, and I'm just going to do a discovery walk, take a look around, maybe do some photographs. I'm not sure if I can do any photographs in this area, but I will try. It is April, mid-April 2021, and it's a t-shirt, extra jacket kind of day. We're told we're going to get a snowstorm tomorrow. I'm looking forward to a snowstorm in February because it's exciting. It's like a food store and a barber place. Let's get back for a shot of this. I want to do a shot of this block. Hold on, seatbelts on. I'm going to turn around. Okay, that's not a bad shot. Again, a discovery walk. I haven't been to this area at all, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything or not. But we're gonna give it a shot. Yesterday I did a walk by the water, small local park. It wasn't bad. Pretty good. I like to mix my street walks with some downtown, some uptown, and some by the water kind of stuff. This is a pizza place. Pizza. Look at the little stores here. It's a lot of mostly residential areas. This is Royal York. As I walking north, I started close to the lakeshore area. As you walk north, I'm going to get to Evans Avenue. And after that, when you keep going, you'll end up on Bloor Street. Bloor Street is a major east-west street in Toronto. And there's a subway stop at the end of this, I guess, Royal York Subway. Oh, it's a really chilly day for an April. It's amazing. One day you're with a t-shirt, and another day you are getting chilled. And local no frills. I like the no frills. They're usually smaller. They have a smaller footprint, so you can be in and out much quicker than some of the other stores in the city. Grocery stores, Costco and stuff. You have to be there a long time. Yeah, it is. I can see how it could snow tomorrow because it is very chilly. I'm going to do a look back around an area. Here's a bus, and it's probably school to my left. Well, this is a gas station / garage. I think it used to be a gas station. Looks like a old gas station that's now like a garage. We got this Chevy for $3,499. What do we got for him, Bob? It's a brand new car. Have you seen that show, Price is Right? Low kilometers. We got this Hyundai for $6,500. Low mileage, $6,000 for this Honda, $6,495. This Volvo goes for $699. I don't know what year it is. And this Ford goes for $4,000. It's 2007. Oh, it goes for $5,000. Cool. It's an auto place. Special. It's cool. Yeah, it's very interesting. These car prices are getting higher and higher. I think in the 70s. When you compared to the dollars, when you average out the dollar and inflation, the cars were slightly cheaper. Now cars are a lot more complicated and a lot more money. And eventually, I think you're only going to drive a car for fun. Most of them going to be electrically driven company cars, Uber style in the future, which is good and bad because, driving is a lot of work. You have to pay attention. You can't do anything. You can't read, or you got to constantly, and roads are getting more and more complicated. So I think once the electric cars come in with smart cars, I guess, then you can sit back and do your own thing. And yeah, so I'm sure there's going to be some crazy disadvantages to it at some point. Let's check the lighting. Very interesting church. Very good church. These are new subdivisions. I guess they tore down some old malls and sort of thing, strip malls, and turned them into this kind of townhouses, I'd say. Interesting townhouses. I don't know what that box building is there. I don't know what that could be. Factory perhaps? Fire connection? I don't know. Looks interesting. It's got a little tree. I like that tree. Interesting business there in a church, and that old lady gonna spit far, but that's gonna come across the shot. Okay, come on, turn on the monitor. Come on, your monitor. That's cool. Go train all the way in the back. Oh, there's another garage here. Japanese fast food. Japanese fast food. What could be Japanese fast food? Oh, that's interesting. Basically means fried food. This guy's selling his tow truck with a, it doesn't say how much, with a front snowplow. It's a pickup truck. Pickup truck with a snowplow. Money making too in the winter time, you know. The problem is you can only do few houses before you just get exhausted, you know, like you have a limited time window. You know, you got a couple of hours and you got to finish all the snow. It's a lot of flies in this area. Oh, look at that car. That's a cool car. That blue car behind the jail. It reminds me of the movie Christine. I just want to shoot it like that. That movie Christine where the car goes crazy, and from the 80s, I think. The car goes crazy and shoots and runs over everybody. It reminds me from that. It looks like that kind of car. It looks like a movie Christine was this movie where this guy, kid in a school, buys this car, used car, and the car, you know, kind of starts liking him, and the kid was being bullied in school. Basically, the car goes crazy and takes revenge of everybody who hurt this kid, and you know, there's all sorts of crazy stuff, and the car has kind of got his mind of his own, you know. And yeah, it was a 1950s car that they used in the 80s movie, and it's a pretty interesting movie. Christine is called the name. That photo reminded me of that, where the car was locked behind a fence, because if you leave the car outside, it's going to just go crazy. A little underpass. This underpass is not very deep. That's interesting. These walls are great. These walls have great texture. I always use them for similar walls I use for background for photos. I take a photograph of this wall, and in Photoshop I put on backgrounds of other photographs behind. Kind of an interesting art situation there. That's a little path, I guess, goes to another. This art is kind of weird. You got a one-eyed monster and a baby, and okay. 1950s. This bridge says it was built in 1950s, which is a few years ago. There's some new condos going up. Toronto's new transit Taylor community. These people are getting off the highway here. Okay, so that's going to be a pretty interesting development there. Glass towers coming up there. I find Toronto is kind of, all the streets in Toronto are empty, very low population on the streets, one-story buildings. And they're all potential for a huge development almost everywhere. Like part of this street it's a pretty major street, very accessible to downtown. It's about, I don't know, maybe I would say 8-9 kilometers to the core of the city, which is not a big deal. There's access to highways too. So on a good day you could be downtown in 5-10 minutes. But most of the buildings were one story and kind of, those are new. They're 3-story townhouses. I never understand the 3-story townhouses because they're very small, and you constantly have to go up and down the stairs, which raises the risk of falls, especially older people. And also it gets kind of tiring. Everything you want to do, you got to go up and down the stairs. I don't know. It'd almost be better to get the same size of living on a flat floor, so each person would have a floor. But I guess people like the idea of, like, look at that, that's like very narrow. Each floor has probably one room in the back, one room in the front, and then stairs in the middle, and everything you want to do, you have to go upstairs. Washroom, upstairs. Bedroom, upstairs. Office, one more stairs. Set of stairs. It could get extremely annoying. All right. It's a little. I'm gonna tell you. I gotta tell you. It is windy, and it's chilly. I got an extra jacket on, but it is not spring weather feel at all. I guess this used to be a bar, feels like. And this used to be, let's check this guy out. That's interesting. Some sort of a clothing art stash. So go ahead. And a garage, I guess. Yeah, it's a garage here. Oh, maybe it's the entrance to that. It's interesting how oh, it is a used car. Yeah, there's a bunch of I like the way he's parked all these cars here, stuffed them together on top of each other, It's like, I want the one in the back. Cool. Department store, family, fashion, shoes. We sell. Okay, this interesting. I like this sign. Oh, this is a cool star. I like this one. Let's get the exposure right on this. Can you see it? Yeah, we can. Men's stuff. Oh, these are like the kind of stores I like because they're very. Let me take a picture from farther back on the road. Walking on the road. Not a very good shot because I'm too close to it. Hey, I'm too close to it. There's another one. Variety shoppy. Curbside shops only. That's not going to be a good shot. But this is going to be a good shot. These are cool. Yeah. Store closing. That's not good if it's closing. see what else is going on here. Alright, I guess this both are the same store. Let's try a shot where you can see a random shot here. Cool, cool. Flowers. Flowers are always in demand, all these things. The spring situation. Valentine's. Oh, look at those houses. I mean, those are, they're not going to be... I like that pole right in the middle of the shot. I mean, it's kind of like it's there and you can't get rid of it. And imagine you buy a house and then the city comes and puts a pole in front of your house. That's what you got. So this is a restaurant, I guess. Yeah, look. They already have a little window installed on the plastic. I'll try to stay out of the plastic. Oh, bakery. It's a bakery. I like to stay out of the plastic, man. I like to be in the fresh air. You can't go wrong with fresh air. Oh, this is a cool store too. Oh, these stores are like... That's why I'm here for. The old shops. You know, you got this coffee place and this shoe store. Face masks are mandatory. It's a bit dark, I guess, but breakfast room. I don't know what this place is. It's got to be a gallery. To look back, we do a look back on this section here and a photo. I think this area is kind of cool. Fruit and vegetables, meat market. That's got to be a good store. It just looks like a good place. You know, it's got flowers, food, and it says meat, and it's got to have good meat in it. It's like a daycare. It's kind of some sort of a daycare, I guess. I'm not sure. Little houses across the place. They're nice too. I like those ones. Those are kind of interesting. I wonder when they were designed, because they're very different. They look like 70s. Modern, you know, they got that balcony in the front, which is amazing. Not many. Nice. Medical center. I like those houses. Those balconies make it work, you know. Balconies are great. I mean, if you have any sort of an apartment house, you want to have balconies, because it just saves you so much anxiety. And I have no idea what this store used to be. But it has an eagle on the air conditioner, which is kind of cool. See the eagle on the air conditioner? That's pretty neat. It's got to be an eagle store. It's got a law office. COVID notice. The bread essentials. Alright, we're approaching Evans. I like that little section too. Okay, and shut. And a bus in there. Good. And a bus. See, that's those convenience stores are amazing. As a kid, you love them, because you go in and for pennies you could have got chocolate and Coke and sugary nasty stuff. Whoa, yum. Let's do it. Summer school. And that's a cool, interesting shot of this block. So here we're at Evans. After that, it gets pretty much much quieter. It's like a little church action. Cool. That was a little short ride up Royal York in Toronto, Canada. A little look-see ride, a discovery of the area. I'll be doing more of these. And tattoo place. Ooh, let's get a tattoo. And we'll do more of this. And I'm gonna stop at the lights. See what's maybe there's another shop here or something. Yeah. She turned her face away. It's a good idea when you pass people who are not wearing a mask. Just turn your face away from them, and that's, you know, if they are contaminated, they will, you know, it's less likely that the virus would jump on your face and eyes and stuff. So keeping your face away from strangers, in general, is not a bad idea. Okay, here we are. We're at Evans, Royal York. We're gonna end the ride here. Thanks for joining me. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Out.